in this gun community, we all gotta kind of stick together. That's why also I get a little like frustrated with like a lot of my comments. Even though I appreciate all the feedback, I do, and I always say that in every video, and I will always say that. But I get annoyed with it is because everybody is so literal. Everyone's so like literal and critical about every little. It's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a little wrong here, a little wrong there, or God forbid you say this is a, upgrade and not a modification, or that, it's okay. Like, what's really the big deal? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you tie your left shoe first and not your right shoe, it's like, God forbid, they're gonna let you know that you should tie your right shoe first and not your left shoe. Yo, my finesses, what's up, guys? So look, today we're gonna be breaking down my Glock 43x MOS. All right, I put about, I would say on average, maybe 2,000, 2,500 rounds through it. And I just want to break it down with you guys. I want to kind of give my feedback about having this gun for the last 4 months now, 4 or 5 months. And everything has been running very, very flawlessly. Everything's smooth, everything flawless. I've added, obviously, as you guys know, I've added upgrades to the guns. Not really upgrades, I guess you could say a little modifications to it. Just dressed it up a little bit. And yeah, it's been running really good. I've been going to the range probably like, 3-4 days? No, about 3 days a week. About 3 days a week, every week, every other week for the past 4 or 5 months. And yeah, I've been shooting a lot. I've been getting a lot of practice in. I've been shooting a lot. So I'm just going to bring you guys in for a little closer look. We'll break it down a little bit. We'll talk about everything, and we'll go from there. But before anything, I also, again, want to say thank you, everybody, so much for, subscribing, giving your feedback, sticking with me. And I really appreciate that. As soon as we reach a little pinnacle on my page, I'm definitely going to be showing you guys the next firearm that I bought. All right, but for now, we're going to stick with my CCW, and we'll go from there, all right? So come on, let's get into it. All right, so here we go again. 43x MOS, right? And little by little, we added the TLR. Then I got my optic up here. Let's see if we can get it on. Oh, there it is. My green dot by Swamp Fox. And yeah, guys, this is what I carry now. The Barnes Attack XPDs, my hollows. But everything I shoot through this gun has never given me a problem, and all 2,000, maybe 2,500 rounds. And I just want to say that, yeah, no matter what I shoot, it seems to never give me a problem. It never jams up. It never misfires. I never have a problem, trigger-wise or any complications at all. It's a very, very good gun. It's very reliable. I swear by it. I would tell everybody to definitely get some sort of Glock to have in your arsenal. I really think having a Glock in your arsenal is a very good idea, as in a sense to say, when push comes to shove, if anything ever really happened bad, this is good to have by your nightstand. It's good to have on your body, to protect your loved ones, to protect your family, your girlfriend, your kids, anything of that nature, One thing now I kind of want to get into, just by always going to an indoor range, which is fine, and I like going to the indoor ranges, but now I'm going to also be like bringing to my channel movement. I want to start doing like real live drills, Mozambique drills, and draw drills, and draw timing, and coming from concealment and shooting and reloading. And I want to do it outdoors where I can find a good spot to do it at, and let off some rounds, and try to incorporate real life situations into these drills. I mean, don't get me wrong, having a indoor range is awesome, but standing in one spot shooting at a paper drill, I really feel like only gets you so far. We got to really start moving around and kind of incorporating, like I said, like these real life situations at you and how you would respond. You know, how will your gun respond? How will you respond with your gun? You know, you have to really try to test out these things to see how everything is going to work, you know, and you know, you practice, you play how you practice, you know, and that's anything in life. You play how you practice, and you got to practice hard. So, yeah, no, like I said, I swear by this gun right here, the 43X. I really do. It's given me no problems. You know, nothing wrong with any of the type of ammo I shoot. You know, usually all the ammo I have, which is also a video on my page. I've shown you guys all my type of ammo that I have, all types of hollows, all type of FMJs, and just regular ballpoint, you know, ammo. And I've shot it all, and everything seems to be smooth as butter. You know, everything is everything is flawless. I really can't complain. There's nothing that I could say that's giving me a problem or I don't like or anything of that nature. Now, if there is something that I kind of want to maybe touch on, is that something I kind of am up in the air about, is the actual optic right here. I mean, I do like it, yes, but for some reason, maybe you guys can see a little better than me. That seems on, right? That seems very on to me. But when I shoot, it seems to be shooting, I'm a little high and to the left. And I keep adjusting it. I keep going back and forth with it. But it seems to not really zone in and zero in. So I don't know. We're going to see about the optic. I think it's a great addition to the gun, little nice modification. And a lot of people are, you know, carrying optics on their guns now. But it's not necessary, you know, it's not a necessity. A light, I think, is 100% a necessity. You never know what can happen, daytime, nighttime. You need a light. You got to see what you're shooting at, right? Other than that, I really feel like an optic is preference, choice, you know? So we'll see about that. We'll get into that. But the actual shooting of the gun is just perfect, really. I've never had a problem with it. You know, I've been looking at, before I bought my newest gun, I've been looking at a couple new ones, you know, just to compare it to what I have here, you know, because it's very hard to compare to this. I think it's the perfect size. I love the slim length of everything right here. You know, I love the slim line. It fits my hand great. And I've been looking at other slimline, you know, firearms to, you know, bring to my arsenal. And Hellcat Pro, X Macro, things of that nature. But, you know, I shoot them or I hear things about them, and I'm back and forth about it. So I went with my choice, and I'm happy I went with my choice. But other than that, you know, I wanted to add something to the arsenal where I know is effective and reliable. And that's something that I really stand on. And anybody, you know, you can have your preference in about anything you want. But when I pull my gun and I shoot, I want it to go bang. That's it, you know? Like I said, you know, I'm happy I went with the new firearm I did. It's also 9mm, so which is good. And like I said, last time, you know, a couple videos ago, I think I showed you all my ammo, like I was just saying before. And it shoots everything. It shoots everything and anything with no problem. You know, I usually carry these guys as of right now, you know, the hollows. If it zoomed in there. If it didn't, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know, this is the thing too also. With ammo, you have to shoot it, you know? Everybody wants different ammo, different types, this, that. I love ammo, you know? But I shoot everything I have just to make sure I know it's going to work flawlessly. So, with that being said, you know, I could swear by the 43X by Glock. I really could. I don't know. I see, the thing is, like, with the X Macro by SIG, it's a great gun, and I know it is, and everybody does swear by it. But then I was also hearing little things like it rusts. Like the coating on the mags and the the actual like slide and gun itself, it rusts, which, you know, I don't like that stuff. You know, I don't see spending $700-800 on a gun and it's gonna rust. You know, the Hellcat Pro I think is a great gun. I shot it, but it doesn't beat the 43X. That's the thing. The trigger might be a little better. It's a little smoother, like on the finger itself, but it doesn't beat the 43X. That's the whole thing. You know, I'm gonna add something that's gonna either upgrade or be just as good. You know, and as of right now, the 43X, just to me personally, it's king. You know, as a concealed carry weapon, like, I really think it's king. You know, I don't see anything kind of like beating it, you know? I don't. Maybe there is something out there just as good as it in the slim line and concealing wise, but other than that, like I said, guys, you know, about 2,000, maybe a little more rounds than that. It shot every single one flawlessly. As fast as I can pull this trigger is as fast as it will shoot, and it never gave me a problem. Or even as slow as I shoot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, oh, you know, you shoot slow and you get that little limp wrist and it's not gonna eject, this or that. I've done it all. I've tried all different ways. I've tried to jam the gun. I've tried to not make it eject. I've tried all these things, and it never gave me that problem. So that's why I could say it's king, you know? If you think otherwise, let me know. You know, like I said, I don't know everything. I really don't. I'm good at what I do. I could say that, but I don't know everything, and I'm not saying I want to know everything, you know? People out there definitely know more than me. So if you know something that I don't know, give me a heads up about it. Like I said, we all in this gun community, we all gotta kind of stick together. That's why also I get a little like frustrated with like a lot of my comments. Even though I appreciate all the feedback, I do, and I always say that in every video, and I will always say that, but I get annoyed with it is because everybody is so literal. Everyone's so like literal and critical about every little. It's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a little wrong here, a little wrong there, or God forbid you say this is a, you know, upgrade and not a modification, or that, it's okay. Like, what's really the big deal? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you tie your left shoe first and not your right shoe, it's like, God forbid, they're gonna let you know that you should tie your right shoe first and not your left shoe. Like, it's like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, big deal. Like I said, let's kind of work together and stay together in this, because all in all, it's about our rights and protecting ourselves. We have no time to God forbid somebody breaks through that door right now. You think I want to lie down and be like, wait, let me call the cops? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why my draw time, I practice on it every single day. It's, you know, I don't want to brag or anything, but it's retarded. You know what I'm saying? If it's a second, it might be a little long. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I want to protect myself and my girlfriend and my family first before anybody else. And I think you should do that, and we should do that together and learn from each other. Not being so critical if I tie my left shoe first and not my right one first. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, let us call what we want to call it. Do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? The most effective thing you can get from your firearm and your pistol is learning how to use it. Shooting it, being effective with it, and having good speed and accuracy. Big deal about what else you call it and how you do it. Big deal. You know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, guys, you know what I'm saying? I do swear by the 43X. It's an absolute great gun. I just want to let you know I've shot 2,000, 2,500 rounds through it flawlessly. Not one malfunction, not one type of anything I can kind of come up with. So I'm giving you a little feedback on that. And yeah, we're going to kind of end the video there today, you know. I just kind of want to say that everything has been running smoothly with it. And as soon as we hit a little pinnacle on my page, you know, get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to show everybody my next firearm. And I think the page is going to just keep growing and keep going forward, you know. I have a lot of good feedback, comments, and everything like that, which I love. You know, I really do. It keeps me going because I've only been in this now, I think it's 3 months or 4 months tops, you know, and I'm almost there. So let's just keep going, guys. I'm going to keep giving the feedback. I'm going to keep giving the videos. You guys keep giving the feedback. I'm going to now find an outdoor range where I could expand and explore and do different things and different drills and, you know, show the channel like things that I want to do, you know. People can kind of maybe learn from me as I learn from others. So let's just keep going. Let's stay strong, guys. And we'll be back with another video soon, all right? Until then, all right, guys? Peace, y'all.